Hi, this is Cassandre Xavier. I wanted to talk about beauty and attractiveness and how it's really all in the eye of the beholder and stuff. What happened was I am aware that what you focus on grows, and if you want to cultivate something in your life, one of the best ways to do it is to talk about it a lot. So I want to be a very beautiful, highly spirited person, and I know I'm a beautiful, highly spirited person already, but I want to have more and on a higher level, you know what I mean? So I want to be more beautiful, more spiritually centered and balanced, more of these things. So I speak of them often. If you are one of my Facebook friends, you'll see that I'm posting hourly, or close to it, quotes on God and love and spirituality and beauty a lot. And so I cultivate these concepts in myself, and I really promote that whole thing. So I had found some quotes on beauty, and I posted one by Sophia Loren, who said something like, beauty is not a physical thing, it's energy, it's a light in yourself or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but she said it's not physical, it's what you project. And this started a slew of comments on my Facebook page, this one woman said, tell teenage boys that, right? And so that started a little bit of a dialogue in which I basically said, a lot of teenage boys, yes, it's true that they are trained, as most of us are, by the dominant culture to think that only a certain type of woman is attractive, okay? And, but we're not giving a lot of people, individuals, credit, so many people don't really fall for that at all, And in fact, here's a story that I love to, it just occurred to me to share. But I had a sweetheart years ago, and we weren't really sweethearts. Like, I would dig him, but he would kind of not really be aware of or be ready for it, and then he would dig me, and then I would kind of run away, one of those things. But we adored each other, and we actually had a date once, and had a hell of a smooch, but that's another story. So anyway, one day we were out on a date, and another lover, actually a lover that I was actually with, crossed the street. He was on his way. I learned later to get a costume for me for that night, but I didn't know. But anyway, and so I pointed him out. I was like, oh, there's so-and-so. And I forget how this came up, but I think I said something like, oh, I'm not the kind of girl who's on the cover of Cosmo. And this guy said, yeah, you're more beautiful than that. How much does that rock? Let me tell you, he was Caucasian, blue-eyed, conventionally attractive, except sort of not very tall, except for that. But other than that, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't have 3 eyes or anything, or anything like that, And I only mentioned the race thing to describe him, not to say that that's better or anything. Or so-called race. That was the first time anyone that I was attracted to, and who was considered conventionally attractive, ever said that I was not only beautiful. I mean, I knew he thought I was beautiful because of my sense of humor, and we laughed together and we shared. When you have a good friend, you see their beauty, and then if it develops into something else, then it does. But so that was like the first time anything like that happened to me. Okay. And so that said, don't think that everybody falls for that whole thing. That every guy in America, has to fall for, if he's white, she's got to be 6 feet 2 inches tall, with long legs up to here, blonde and blue-eyed. Not everybody goes for that, Or like with black guys, I used to always feel like, oh, I don't have a big enough butt, so how can he like me? And I don't talk like this, and I don't have long nails, and I don't... You know what I mean? So like, just don't think that, never assume, first of all, and two, just go forth as a beautiful person. Whatever, that's what, if you project that, that's what people will see. People, remember, people are spiritual beings first, and the physical comes second, you know what I mean? So yes, we have the physical, this trapping, or this beautiful thing that we have to operate in this world, you know, this thing that we can move and stuff, but really we're spirits, and often we forget that. So when we're meeting each other, when you're looking at me, you're really responding to my spirit that happens to have brown skin and red lips and a red top. Look, with a matching red bra. Isn't this nice? I love it. It matches. So anyway, that happens, but it's really... I gotta record part 2 now.